There are rivalries in sports, and then there's Pakistan versus India in cricket. It's on a completely different level. We're talking about a contest that's so much more than a game. It literally brings two nations to a standstill, captivates over 1 billion people, and carries a weight that goes way beyond the playing field. So, what is the big deal? I mean, really, why does this one specific matchup create a kind of passion and pressure you just don't see anywhere else? Well, that's exactly the question we're going to unpack today.
Because when these two teams step onto that pitch, they're not just carrying bats and balls. Now, they're carrying the hopes of millions, the weight of a really complicated shared history, and this immense, almost crushing pressure of national pride. It's a battle of emotion, history, and pride all rolled into one.
To really get to the heart of this rivalry, we've got to go back, way back. Because the seeds of all this intensity, they weren't planted on a cricket pitch. They were sown during a huge, defining moment in history. It all starts right here, in 1947, with the partition of India. Now, this event didn't just create two new countries. It created a shared and often really painful history that has shaped the relationship between them ever since. This political tension is the absolute bedrock of the rivalry we see today. And that historical fault line, it's never really healed. Over the years, the two nations have seen multiple wars, constant border tensions, and ongoing political disputes. So cricket becomes one of the only places where that history can play out, a kind of rare, sanctioned battleground for all that unresolved tension. And you can draw a straight line from that history to these legendary sporting moments. This pressure cooker of a rivalry has given us just unforgettable scenes, like Javed Mianda's last ball six in '86 to just snatch victory from the jaws of defeats, or the nail-biting, heart-stopping 2007 T20 World Cup final. These aren't just great cricket plays. For the fans, they are historical events. Okay, so let's fast forward to today and look at how all that history creates what is, without a doubt, the biggest rivalry in all of cricket. It's a place where that insane pressure is exactly what forges legends. And this right here, this is the key. A normal match is about sport, entertainment, a game. But a Pakistan-India match? Oh no. It's about national pride, it's about history, it's about immense pressure, it's a matter of honor. The stakes are just on a completely different planet. And you feel that difference in every single second of the game. The pressure on the players has to be just unimaginable. Every single run, every wicket taken doesn't just change the score. It has the potential to become a part of national folklore, something that's going to be remembered for generations to come. And of course, you absolutely cannot talk about this rivalry without talking about the fans. They are not just watching, they are a fundamental part of this whole phenomenon. Think of them as the 12th man, an army millions strong whose passion just amplifies everything. On match day, both countries completely transform. The streets become empty because everyone is inside, glued to their screens. Homes basically turn into mini stadiums. And online, social media is an absolute firestorm of debate, support, and emotion. Entire nations literally hold their breath together. The emotional roller coaster is just wild. A victory means nationwide street parties, celebrations that go on for days. But a defeat? That brings a national mood of anger, endless analysis, and, of course, a flood of internet memes for both sides. The emotional investment is just completely off the charts. So, you take all this history, this insane rivalry, this incredible passion from the fans, and what does it all add up to? Something that, frankly, is kind of hard to believe. You get a television audience that is bigger than the FIFA World Cup final. Just let that sink in for a second. A single cricket match, sometimes just a group stage game, regularly becomes the most watched sporting event on the entire planet. It is a global spectacle unlike anything else, period. So you see, it's not just one thing, it's a perfect storm. It's this powerful combination of different forces all coming together to create this intensity that is just unparalleled in sports. So if we were to break it down, here's the formula. Step 1, those deep, complicated historical roots. Step 2, an unmatched sporting rivalry where so much more than points are on the line. And step 3, the raw, unfiltered passion of millions upon millions of fans. You put those three things together and you get this. And that brings us right back to where we started, but now, hopefully, with a clear answer.
It's that fusion of history, raw emotion, and national pride that takes this cricket match and elevates it into something so much more than just a game. Which kind of leaves us with one final, bigger question to think about. After looking at a rivalry this intense, you have to ask yourself, can sport ever really be separated from the history and the politics that surround it? Or are they just destined to be tangled up together forever?